you're going.
Alright guys, welcome back. Today we're doing some actual sciencey testing. And now I'm automatically demonetized. I might bleep that out, who knows. Anyways, we're talking about national body armor today. They sent me out some armor to actually shoot out and test, and this is 3A, and I think some of them are 3A plus, you know, extra threat. The ones I see are all 3A, so rated for about 44 mag. We're going to be doing some testing here with all the guns like that, so I've got a total of 4 panels we're going to be testing. That's Bob over there, our volunteer test subject. Wait, Bob. Anyways, we're going to be shooting these out. We're going to start with 22 long rifle. Then we're going to skip up to 9x18 Makarov. Then we're going to go to 9mm short barrel, 9mm 16-inch barrel. Then we're going to go to 7.62x25 out of Tokarev, the OG armor piercing cartridge. Then we're going to go to the 30 carbine over there. That's going to be kind of our stand-in for 44 mag. It's probably just going to go through it. Speed, defeats armor, small bullet going fast. And then we're going to finish up with the 454 Concealable and some 12 gauge slugs as well to kind of test everything up. But anyways guys, first of all, before we get started, I want to thank today's sponsors. Obviously we got National Body Armor that making this video possible, but I also want to thank Netch's Shooting Supplies. They're the ones that have been supplying all the ammunition for the AR videos lately in the 5.56. Everything that's shooting 5.56, they're only possible because of them. I'm working on some very special deals with them, so hopefully, you know, some things are going to be in the works. I'm very excited. Also, they have a giveaway going on right now till the end of the month. I'll put the link here on the screen. Or, you know, actually, I checked with the YouTube overlords. They said I can actually post the link in the description. So go down to the description. It's going to be on the screen. It's a giveaway for some of their merch and stuff like that. Helps me out, helps them out, and makes everyone happy. So let's get into some shooting. Alright guys, so first off, we're starting with 22 long rifle out of my little tank folio here. I'm shooting the Winchester silver tip. These are self-defense rounds. Self-defense. You know, I never recommend 22 long rifle for self-defense. However, these are about the spiciest you can get. So this is going to be the spiciest you're going to get shot with armor. I don't think there's any chance at all this is going to do anything to that, but let's see what's going on here. Bob! No! Alright. Alright, we got Bob back up. He fell over, you know, Texas wind. So if we look here, we got this tiny little here, with a little bump. Bring it down here. We got nothing on the chest. Maybe a little bit of a bump there. Let's pull the armor. Here we got. I can't even tell if there's a bulge there or not. Either way, oh, you can actually see the bullet right there. Either way, it didn't go in very far at all. So let's bring out the 9x18 and go to the next one. Alrighty guys, next we got the 9x18 Makarov out of my Polish P64. 9x18 is a little hotter than 380, but not as hot as 9mm. So let's test this out. Shooting down like the Makarov was intended for. Let's go top right. Little whack. Alrighty, let's bring it in, let's see. Okay, I hit it right here on the corner here. Oh, we got us a dent. That probably would have left a bruise. But as you can see, bulged, did not go through. Alrighty. Let's bring up 9mm next. Alrighty guys, next we got 9mm out of the Walther P1. This is the P38 from the post-war. So let's do that. I think this is a 5-inch barrel, 6-inch barrel. I'm gonna do top left. Alrighty. Bob's arm fell off again. So let's see what we got. First of all, got us a little dent. That would have been a bruise, but you would still be alive. So let's bring up the armor. Got our hole there. Got our bulge, but did not go through. So next we're going to bring up the 9mm out of a 16-inch barrel with the cursed PPS 43. Alright guys, we got our cursed Call of Duty PPS 4352 from Poland with my glory glorious paint job. Look at that. People hate it, people love it. It's cursed. We got our YouTube safe 19 round magazine with 1 round of 9mm. It's out of a 16-inch barrel. Let's go right, go bottom left. Whacked it a little harder.
Sounds a little more solid there.
So let's take a look at this here. Oh, we left the P1 here. So bring it up. Ooh, a good little whack there.
Yeah,
Definitely would have hurt. Bring the armor out. Ooh, good bulge. Nowhere near coming through though. That definitely would have hurt. But you're still alive. Alrighty, I think next, let's do something a little bit special. Alright, up next, we've got my original Remington New Model Army. I think this is probably going to be the very first time on YouTube that somebody has shot soft body armor with an actual Civil War revolver. The reason why this is up next, this is probably going to be somewhere between 9mm and 45 ACP. It might actually be somewhere around the same numbers as 9mm, but we're doing it for the cool factor because, you know, what the hell. Got the target too? Alrighty. Your Huckleberry. Alright guys, let's take a look and see what we hit. We hit right here, top left, and left a little bit of a mark, not much. Not as much as the 9mm. Nice big bulge. It wouldn't have felt good, but you would have survived. Hopefully Grandpa stops shooting at you. Alright guys, up next we got my Uberti New Model Army. This is the replica of my original. This shoots 45 long Colt. This is a black powder load, a hand load. This should be somewhere around real close to 45 ACP. I don't have 45 ACP today, so this is our stand-in. Bob lost another arm. Let's see what we got. Alright, we hit right here. See, little dent. That's a soft muscle. This is your solar plexus. That would have knocked the wind right out of you. You'd be on the ground, you'd be gasping for air, but guess what? You're still alive. Alrighty, let's step up to something a little spicier. Let me fix Bob's arm here. Let's step up something a little spicier and go to 7.62 by 25. Alright, so next we're doing 7.62 by 25 out of my Romanian TT33. We're going to do 2 shots. I got a hand load that's a soft lead cast, and then we got a full metal jacket. So let's get started. Ooh. Okay, so we're not doing that hard cast. It would not seat. So let's just do the full metal jacket. We're going to do dead center. Alright, let's see what we got. So I believe this is us right here. Go from the bottom here. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, that would have hurt, but I think you're still alive. Yeah, that would have hurt quite a bit, but you were still alive. That is a small bullet going very fast. So we may not get through this until we get to the big bores. Now, up next, what a lot of people don't know is, I think I didn't even film that. A lot of people don't know is that this was the go-to armor-piercing handgun for a long time before 5.7 came around. This is what people use to get through the old soft armor. The new armors we got now, a lot better than we used to have, so luckily this stopped it. Alright guys, next we're doing the 30 carbine out of this A1 carbine. This is my Williams Gun Sights 1 of 50 clone. This is real close to 44 Magnum. However, this is a thinner diameter bullet going pretty fast. So far, this has the best chance of getting through. So We'll see how it does. And also, we're shooting pretty close. So this is worst case scenario. Somebody this close to you with a pretty much a rifle cartridge. Alrighty. Alright, I didn't see you go through. So let's take a look. Alright. So we hit pretty high. Okay, so first of all, I think one of these two is our hits. You come into the top here, you can see where it bulged in the armor real good. Ooh. We got our first crackage. The inner lining of the shirt went in. Did we go through the armor?
I think it might have. Oh, I think it went over it.
No, we hit down below it. So let's see what we got here. I can't tell because I see some rippage right there. That's a pretty tight hole, but I could have just jammed it. Let's look at the back. No, we went through. We went through here. It stopped in the back plates. So you would be very hurting. But whoever's behind you, they're okay. So I had a good feeling that was probably going to go through just because speed defeats armor. And 30 carbines, that's boogieing. All right, let's actually change out our plates. We're gonna put a fresh plate for the, actually we're gonna completely change this out for the next couple shots.
Click.
All right guys, so up next, we are doing 454 Concealable. Now I don't have 44 Magnum. 454 is hotter. It's going to move a little faster, heavier grain bullets. However, these loadings were the only ones I would find. These are solid copper, big cavity hollow points. I went ahead and I filled them in with hot glue to kind of give this armor a little bit more of a chance, give it a little bit more mass. But I don't think this armor is going to survive it. But we got fresh plates on both sides, and I twisted it around. So let's shoot it and see how it does. I'm your Huckleberry. It might have stopped it.
It seems like.
It stopped it, but it didn't stop it.
Oh, no, it didn't. There's no way.
I think it stopped it, but you now have Kevlar for a liver. So, Oh, Bob! Why, Bob?
You can survive eating some Taco Bell now.
Oh, the whole plate is inside of him. It is inside of him, Bob. Okay, we're going to get this out of him. We'll be right back. That was a pretty light load for 454. I'm pretty sure it stopped it, but that armor is the side of him. So let's pull the armor out. You can see the hole it made. This is a brand new plate. It did not go through. We stopped it. But you would likely have some internal bleeding.
You'd probably reconsider wearing the armor and just would have rather gotten shot.
Yeah, so you might have still survived this. Now remember, this mannequin, this plastic is a lot more brittle and softer than muscle and stuff like that. You might have got a little bit more recoil. It may not have gone inside of you, but you definitely would have felt that hardcore. It probably would have caused some internal bleeding, and you definitely would be still going to the hospital, but you might have survived. So let's go to the next thing. You know, just because we can. This is gonna stop it. I 100% guarantee fairly sure that it's gonna stop unless I hit the same spot as the 454. But what is gonna happen is, first of all, my shoulder's gonna hurt really bad because this buttstock really sucks and it's gonna be on bear skin. And then two, it's probably gonna put this slug inside of him with the armor. So let's see what happens. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I know this might hurt me more than it hurts Bob. All right, Bob. Bob's in some pain. Okay, maybe it hurt him more. Let's go see what happens. Yeah, that's a big hole. Let's get Bob up. Oh, Bob.
Oof.
Huh? Okay.
Okay, there we
All right,
go.
got Bob the right way. Come on, Bob. All right, let's pull down. It's a big hole. I don't think it went through. You see the size of that there? Let's pull out and see what happened here. Did not go through. It tried. Where's the slug?
You fall into the bottom?
Oh, feel like. Oh, it didn't come through. I don't think. No, it did go through.
Yeah, see?
Oh, okay, so that's a surprise. I thought. Okay, let's check the back armor. Oh, I didn't even look at the back armor. So it hit there and rotated it around inside of it. Oh, I see a slug. Whew. Ooh, that's spicy. Whew. Ah. Look at that. So, normally a lot of times these pistol ones will stop, slugs because, yeah, they're going pretty fast and they're heavy and they got a lot of energy, but that's a big surface area. So normally that would spread out. That might have been a little bit of damage from the, previous shot with the 454, but that's, look at how smooth that is. Okay, I'm surprised that went through it.
Put that on your nightstand as a little trinket.
Oh, yeah. Oh, got Kevlar on me. But so far, it's handled everything it's supposed to have handled, plus a little extra. The 30 carbine, kind of not fair. That's moving really fast. And the 454, I was actually surprised that stopped it because that load was going about 1,700 foot per second, 250 grain, a little heavier at that point. So I understand that's kind of slow for some 454. There are some loads that are up in like the 2,000 foot per, foot per hour, foot per second range, and then also, you get like some 375 grain loads and shit like that. So, yeah, let's see what we're gonna do next. Okay, I doubt it's going to stop this, but we're going to go with 30-30 soft points. Now, 30-30 is real similar ballistically to 7.62 by 39 and 300 blackout. So let's try this. I doubt it's going to survive this. You never know, it's soft point, but it's not designed to stop this, but we're going to shoot it just for, the funsies. Load to the right. Did not stop it.
Nope, you can see that immediately as soon as it blew the thing over.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Speed holes.
Yep. So, yeah, I just thought we'd try it. You never knew. Alright guys, once again, sorry about the wind when you're up underneath the shed here. It kind of funnels it, so I'm going to kind of be yelling. As you can see, the armor handled everything it was rated for that I had in my collection. Obviously, I don't have 38 Special or 357 Magnum or 44 Mag to test against, which I would have liked to have had. I had somebody who was supposed to be bringing those. Didn't come today. Anyways, so it held up to the 9mm on both links. It took the 22, no problem. Took the 45 call. It even took the 454. Though you're probably going to be having a bit of trouble afterwards. You can see here, on our first line of testing here, the only thing that made it through was the 30 carbine. And yeah, now something I was surprised was, I was surprised that it didn't stop the 12 gauge slug. A lot of videos I've seen with soft body armor will stop 12 gauge slugs simply because you got such a large diameter. That energy is spread out over a larger area, but in this specific case, it did not. But also remember, this is not rated for anything that's out of a rifle length barrel. So even the 9mm out of the Curse PPS 43, that could have had a chance of getting through if it got enough speed. However, if you think about it, 357 Magnum has the same diameter as 9x19 by 9mm. So if it's rated for 357 Magnum, it probably was going to handle the 9mm all day long, even if it was plus P. So there's that to consider. Now, on some of these Magnum ones, you're going to be feeling it. The 454 was the first one we had that really made a hole in it. And it didn't care to put the armor inside of it. Now, getting hit by something like that, it's going to stop it, but you may or may not survive. Depends. If it's up high enough, that could have broke your solar plexus, could have broke your ribs, could have put a rip into your heart. I recommend probably not getting hit by big bores while wearing soft body armor. If you're wearing ceramics or steel plate armor, you'll probably be fine. But these here, you might live, you're not gonna be feeling good. But anyways, I'd like to thank National Body Armor for sending these out to us. Now, when they sent this out, they said they were going to send me out 2 pairs, one to shoot, one to keep. Now, both of the pairs that they sent me originally were 3X. I'm not a 3X. So I got on the horn with the rep, and within, as soon as he saw my email, he shipped it out. Now, these are coming out of, I believe, Texas. I'd have to look and see. I believe they're coming out of Texas. I got it in just a couple days, but he had good customer service. He swapped out, sent me a large for the shirt with another 2 plates for the ones for me to keep. Not to say, as far as he's wearing them, I've been wearing them the whole time we've been filming. It's not too bad. It's mesh. Now I'd say right now we got a good breeze. I'm still a little warm and sweaty up beneath here. If I was wearing a shirt, probably more so. But you always have to do kind of a give or take when it's armor. You're sacrificing comfort for protection. So yeah, this would be a little toasty if I was wearing a shirt. During the wintertime, it will obviously not be as big of an issue because you could be a little bit cooler. You could have a jacket on. Now, I have seen this does kind of imprint a little bit, especially the back panel, because I threw one of the bigger panels on my back and kept the small panel with the large here. So it does imprint a little bit. Because it's flexible panel armor, yeah, it kind of conforms to your body. And they are thin and they are light. I could imagine with a jacket and stuff like this, if it was cool and it wasn't hot, I could probably forget I'm wearing this. Now, I would say maybe order a size smaller than what you think you might be, so it fits nice and tight to you. This is like really breathable fabric, and it's like elastic, so it's stretchy. So the tighter fit you get, you're gonna get this to pull up against you a little bit better, and it's gonna hide under your clothing a little bit better. But I went with the large because probably need to do some sit-ups. But it ain't so bad, The only thing I would have liked is maybe if you're doing soft armor and you have the ability to do a longer plate, maybe a plate that just comes down a little bit longer and actually protects a little bit of your gut as well, simply because all the more protection possible. Everything down here you can get hit and you can survive this down here, but if this came down and just protect a little bit more, then that would be awesome. But it does cover all of your vitals. Your heart's protected. Most of your lungs are protected. You might get a gray shot out here. Liver, kidneys. Like I said, maybe if it came down a little bit lower. Obviously, when you go up to the 3X panels are a little larger, and they do come down a little bit lower. So I'll keep that in mind as well. I did try to put the large panel inside of the medium, or the large shirt, but what happened was it sticks up a little bit higher past your neck like this, and it sticks out of here. So that's something to consider. I would even like it better if they, hey, one second, what do we got here? So we have, I think that's a 762 by 25. Look at that. That's kind of cool. But I would like it better if they all shipped with the larger panels and they just made this pocket just a little bit lower. That way it would sit down, and that'd actually probably be a little bit cheaper on their manufacturing costs because they only have to supply one level in size. But that's something to think about. But so far it took everything that it was rated for on the packaging, and actually surprised me a little bit more with that. Anyways, guys, I'd like y'all to check out the National Body Armor. I'm gonna put the link right here. I can't post that down in the link, YouTube. Also, I'd like y'all to remember that our biggest partner right now, Netcha Shooting Supplies, they're having that giveaway. I'll have that link in the description. Go check them out. And also, go check out my merch store. It's finally up and live. I got camo duffel bags, hats, shirts, mugs, some stickers, shoes even. I got camouflage shoes. I'm adding a bunch of stuff. Over the past week or so, I've been spending a lot of time on the store getting that going. So hopefully y'all guys can go check it out, some stuff you like. Go help us support the channel so we can keep doing stuff like this. And the bigger we get, the more companies will come to us and allow us to do cool stuff like this. So anyways, guys, y'all have a good one, and I'll see y'all next time.